morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Hump day! My favorite. Hello, hello. What's everybody up to this morning? I am so tired. So, we're going to talk real slow today. And, yeah. I don't even got much to add. So for those of you guys that are just coming in, we see the title, and my conclusion has become that the devil lives in California, period. There is just, I listened to, I think it was Brian Enton's channel, where he just gave a quick update yesterday, and it was titled that the dad gave a report to a false police officer in his cell. So basically, right, Manda, it's wild, right? So basically, it's like I don't even have the words. So while he was out the other day on the side of the road, we were all thinking like they're about to find this baby. So a lot of people started saying, yep, they found the baby, they found the baby. Well, they didn't find the baby. And it was due to the fact that Jake Harrow is not only a monster, he's a lying monster that is just, I just cannot. Like, how easy is it for him to just spit out like, oh, I killed my baby? Like, that shouldn't be something that you could just physically say out of your mouth. Like, I really seriously, it's very rare that I'm at a loss for words. It is early, so I'll give you that. And I didn't have coffee, so my words don't quite formulate yet. And I was up late, and I got my dolly back home, and I am still trying to wake up. But ultimately, I just can't find words. Wait, I missed this. Did he admit he was lying? No, what happened was, first of all, the lawyer we thought that Jake Harlow has is no longer his lawyer. So he literally has a public defender, which the problem is, I guess they don't have enough public defenders. So they literally assigned him and his wife the same public defender, who is like conflict of interest. Hello. Right. So he doesn't have the leverage that we thought that he had. He doesn't actually have that paid attorney. He's got a public defender. So now we find out from this Brian Enton show that in order to get a lighter sentence, he told the police he accidentally rolled over and that he went and buried the baby so that he'd have somewhere to go to remember the baby and say homage and whatever else. Like, he's such a monster that there's no way. He don't care enough to want to go to a gravesite. Like, he literally is just a disgusting monster. The reason they believe that's a full and utter complete lie, he's completely pulling their chain. He's not going to go anywhere with this plea or whatever, because it was hogwash, because they put an individual in his cell shortly after that, and he just ran his gums, told the person that he killed baby Emmanuel, and that they threw him away in the trash 3 or 4 weeks ago. What? And so then there's evidence that they threw away the baby's clothing and the baby's bedding into a neighbor trash can. And this was also in this show this morning. How did the neighbors know that they did that? Did they ask them permission? Like, hey, can we borrow your trash can? Ours is over full. And then they went there and just dumped every single article of clothing from the baby and the sheets. And like, what? Who in the world? Like, this is almost on the same level as Bakersfield, California, the Cal City boys. I'm just, what? That's just absolutely just, who, I have no words. Like, who does it? Who, just monsters. Trash can in the house. So we've got another Leilani Simon, if that is the case. And he did, in fact, just throw the baby into a trash can, which, my word, trigger warning and a half. Like, I just, oh my goodness, look at the little corgi. Oh my goodness, I love him. He's got a cute little flower shirt on. Pure evil. How could a mother go along with that? Well, the mother, that's another thing. Now here's Rebecca Harrow. She is literally in a full state of like psychosis, mania. I really don't even know how you can continue on to flat out lie to the point where it's like she believes her own lies. She's still sticking to the story that she was knocked out, her baby got taken, you know, the Ola. Like, all right, at this point, you are just, thank you, Alabama. Little happy poop there. Alabama Mama 4, I got a happy poop. She's definitely got something mentally wrong. And if you see her from 2020 or 2021, she looks like a bright, vibrant young woman. And I know a lot of it is the Snapchat filters, but she definitely looks like a thriving, I wake up every day and get myself together type of woman. And now she looks like she's battered. She looks like she's on something. She looks unhinged, right? She looks like she's on medications not prescribed. She looks like she's unhinged. I just don't, it's just so upsetting because now we got to think about it, and reasonably, if the baby was in fact thrown in a trash can, there's no way we can conserve that. There's no way we can go and find that. And so these people got away with harming another baby. He should have never been let out in the first place. Like, how do we fix this? Where did we go wrong with the whole system to where these people are able to just walk freely among us and harm children over and over and over and over? It could be another lie. Pittsburgh nurse, that's the thing. We have no clue. It could be another lie. It could be the truth. It could, God knows what happened. But the system definitely failed. And the people around the baby failed. And this is the whole huge reason why it's very important to tell the world to report anything that you see. If you see something, say something. Even if it seems small. If you don't say something, you could be the one that could have saved this child. Like, why didn't anybody, like even the neighbor, like when they, I just don't even know. I don't even know how to process this because I just have caring, loving people in my life to where if I showed up without my baby anywhere, most people would be like, hey, where's the baby? And then I would be like, well, you know, she's with such and such. And then the next day it would be like, oh, well, she's such and such. And like the second day, my mother would be like, all right, you're taking me to the baby right this second because I need to see the baby. And that would be that. I would be caught. But I also have a problem. I can't lie very well. So I actually would have a very hard time telling falsehoods because it gives me anxiety. So like, and then I trip up and then I laugh and then it's just not a good time. I don't tell stories very well. So I wouldn't be able to, plus not to mention I wouldn't be able to unalive my child. It's just, oh my God. I'll never say something again. Being wrong once was enough. You're saying like you saw something and you said something and then you were wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's tough too, but at the same time, I mean, did it really hurt anybody? Did it hurt you? Um, because I mean, I guess I would understand if it did. Then I guess I probably wouldn't say anything either. But that's terrible that we have children suffering through this and nobody's going to say anything. But you know what? Now that you say something, our society and everything is so jacked up that you can't really do the right thing anymore. And I was talking about this in chat, but with being an EMT back in the day, they told us right before I got certified, which it was like a week worth of time. They told us, even though you're about to graduate, don't stop and render aid. If you see something, drive by an accident or something, you're not certified, you're not covered under the insurance policy, and therefore we do not allow our potential EMTs to go and do EMT work without being fully certified. And I'm just like, so you're telling me if I drive by a scene where somebody is clearly hurt, I'm supposed to just drive by, and yet here I am in EMS. Basically, I'm pledging my allegiance to uphold the freaking public safety and people's health and happiness and whatever else. There was a whole thing you had to repeat after me. You know what I mean? But yeah, and the reason for that is because if you stop and render aid, there's a chance of you being sued for doing that. Like, let's say you push down on the chest too hard and there's a broken rib, which if you're doing CPR, that happens often. But now, since you're not certified and you were operating as someone that was not necessarily certified, but somebody that wanted to help, they can now take out a lawsuit and sue you for cracking the rib. So, like, it's like you either help or you don't. Okay, is it true about the blood? I don't know. We were told several different things by several different sources. Some I believed, some I didn't believe. It was very early on that they said that there was blood found in the house, and that was reported on all of the local news and the TikTokers and the YouTubers. So I don't know. Because if that was the case, then I would think that they wouldn't have gone on this wild goose chase of him pointing things out in the mountains, because then they would have known, hey, your story about rolling over on the baby doesn't make sense. There was an extreme amount of blood in your house. So I don't necessarily know that that was actually found. Because, I mean, why would you go on that trip? Like, oh, he's going to lead us to the body after you already know there was a lot of blood in the house. The whole I rolled over the baby and then buried it doesn't equate to lots of blood. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I would help too. I never came up on the situation, so I didn't have to be there to where I would try and ask myself, should I help or should I not? But I would help too, because I mean, it's in my nature. I would help before I had been certified. So sometimes helping is not good though either, if you're in the way. So it's just a very fine line you have to discern of whether or not, you know, you're needed or whether or not your skill is requested and you're able to help. But could the blood be from home birth? I mean, it's possible. But that would have been from December. So, see, Arkansas White Dove says, I have 2 nurse practitioner friends. Both said they can't help anyone outside their clinic because being sued. I mean, that's sad. That's absolutely just sad. But I mean, that's the world we live in today. It really is. But like I said, I would probably just, it's like a gut instinct, especially since being in, it just comes naturally. You just go run out to it. Or even from the guy that died in there. I would hope that they would clean that. I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, that's possible too. with my boys. We never rolled on them. I know, right? I don't think I ever rolled on my child either. I have not heard or seen anything about pediatric records. I know they use the he wasn't vaccinated excuse to not have to take him supposedly out of the car, even though he probably just wasn't there. The baby was born at home, and it was December, they said. But then again, we really don't even know if that's true. Now, like, once a liar is determined to be a liar, they just lie. So basically, you don't even have any clue of when the baby was born. I mean, it's wild. It's wild. I don't know. This case is just, I mean, that makes me so sad. It's as if we're probably not going to get any type of closure on this case. And the baby might not ever be found because of the fact that if I heard birthday is November 5th. Well, I heard the mom say out of her mouth that his birthday was December. So, right. I mean, that's a serious problem. We don't even know when this baby was born. And why? I just can't. Like, why was nobody in their life just observant to a point where they would be like, hey, where's the baby? I mean, I just can't comprehend it. I really can't, because I mean, maybe it's because I just love babies. I would want to see the baby all the time and be like, come on, take the baby out. Graphic warning that they chopped a, that's what I believe Adam Montgomery did with Harmony. It's just terrible. These monsters are out among us, just walking the streets, doing what they please with the children. And I just, welcome, Connie's sister, Miss Branch. Just where the Harrows live was so isolated. December 21st, 24. Yeah, that's about right. That's what I thought I heard. Right, he should have never been freed. You're right. Adam disposed down the drainage pipes. Right, because he used a blender. He's disgusting. And I thought they moved him over to Virginia. I mean, oh God, Adam Montgomery's a monster. I don't know why I have this big, thick coat on. I had my air conditioning on in the car. And I gotta show you guys what I got. So, we all know Dolly got back from being out yesterday. And so, he brought me a Grammy. He's a cute little fella, right? Look at, I'm the winner. I would like to thank my God. I would like to thank my parents, my sister, my daughter, and I won. I won. So then what else did I get? Oh, this is my favorite. I brought this for my desk. No, also, I got this. It doesn't say best producer. You can't see what it says. I wasn't going to read it out to you guys. Let's see if I can get it to where it shows. Right? So then I got this one. Oh man. I love sunflowers. They're my favorite. And this is like a crochet one that a little lady on the side of the street made. And it's like a thing that he does when he went to Vegas the first time. He brought me like a street performer's little flower thing that was made out of like palm. It's hard to explain. I still have it. It's at the house. But this is a crocheted sunflower. I love it. I got a hoodie and a hat. This is Ava's. He got Ava this. It's like a little change purse. It's so cute. And then he got her this t-shirt. I don't know why Ava stuff is in here. But, yeah, you guys get the point. I'm lucky. Now I just got to get back into work. And we do have air conditioner. Thank God my GM decided to just turn the air conditioner on, even though it's still been crashed into. Hopefully we don't blow up. No, I'm definitely not 30. I'm another 13 years to that. Oh, I got a little, look, it says Las Vegas in here. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah, he's definitely lucky too. But yeah. Oh, and then I got these. It says, and this is going to be the note for the day, and then we're going to leave. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Ta-da! It's just like a little keychain. But it helps to remember that every now and then, or to be reminded of that, because, and I don't know, I think it's a female thing. We like overthink everything and worry about everything and just, I don't know, but it's a female thing that needs to be corrected, that's for sure. So yeah, what else do I want to show you guys? I don't think I got nothing else. Plus I got to go in here. I am like 18 appointments deep today. It's a good time. Says nobody. I need to start working on my resume. Oh, it's bright out here. That was a bad idea. I'm not sure how I feel about these glasses still. I don't know. Flannel is real thick. It's actually a work flannel. It has the work logo on the other side, so I'm not showing you that side. But it's definitely super thick, and now it's getting hot in here. So yeah, I'm just like, thank you. We don't have plans for the vacation yet. At this point, I'm exhausted from his vacation. So I'm just like, I don't know. I didn't do anything to get a passport. I don't have a real ID, so I don't really necessarily even think I can fly. I would totally drive to Colorado, and he actually thought about it and said he would think about it, because it's like it says a day and 2 hours, and I don't know what that means. Like, what do you consider a day? 24 hours? So 27 hours? 26 hours? I might think about it still. Because that's freaking cool. You get to go through every state, and therefore I wouldn't be there before, and now I get to see it just driving through it. I kind of think that's I have 12 days off. So either we're going to sit in the house and do absolutely nothing, or like, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I should have done a lot to kind of plan it, but all of this came up, and then before that something else came up, and I mean, I don't know, but we'll see, I guess. I drove from New York to Colorado. See, I mean, was it terrible? To drive from Virginia to Colorado was awesome. Huh. I'm really thinking I might want to do that. I really am. We'll see. All right, guys. Catch you guys on the flip side. Be kind to somebody. And, bicycle.